Great. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the demo day of Batch 193 Tel Aviv. Woo! Thank you all for coming here tonight, and we hope you enjoy. Just a quick intro about us. Who is Le Wagon and what do we do? Well, Le Wagon is the #1 ranked coding bootcamp around the world. We started in Paris about 4 years ago, and since then, we grew into 29 cities around the world: Tokyo, Shanghai, Milan, Berlin, and of course, Tel Aviv. You name it, we're there, and we're the best. Guys, I'm certainly... So what do we teach? We teach full-stack web development. What is full-stack? Full-stack is everything to be able to build an app like Twitter, Airbnb, Facebook, Instagram, or any other. But what is it? It has, the first component is the front end. Well, front end means every button you can press, everything you can see on the screen, all the user journey, all the colors and designs. And it also has the backend side. What is the backend side? It's where all the algorithms are hosted, where the databases are, where all your information are saved. It's basically everything that you don't see. And who comes to learn here? Let's talk about this batch. This batch is a bit crazy. We have people from Ecuador, US, Mexico, Germany, Holland, France. Too many French. And of course, Israel. And Italy, of course. Most of the people that come to study with Le Wagon has no experience in coding whatsoever. And within 9 weeks, they become skilled developers. And you will see that tonight. We had students who used to be designers, lawyers, architects, writers, whatever. We have people from all the colors of the rainbow. Our bootcamp is 9 weeks. 9 weeks may sound like a short time. Trust me, it's not. It's super intensive. It's every day, Sunday till Thursday, 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. Or if you ask Ruben here, who slept the night, so it was 9 a.m. till now. So a lot of people usually stay after. Throughout the whole bootcamp, our students do 3 projects. The first project, we call it Mr. Cocktail. They build a nice personal mixology app where they upload to it their favorite cocktails, the doses of their cocktails, the components, and at the end of this day, we have a cocktail night. The second project and onwards is where the teamwork starts. The second project is an Airbnb clone. We had fun projects. First, in an Airbnb clone, it's 1 week, and as its name suggests, it's something similar to Airbnb. One project in this batch is called Rent Your Jewish Grandma. We had Gabriel here, who misses his Ashkenazi grandma in Paris. No, you missed the gefilte fish. No, that was Thomas who misses the gefilte fish. But actually, Gabriel misses his Sephardi grandma and actually thought about renting a new grandma to cook him some food. And did it work? I'm not sure. The third project are the projects you're going to see now. Before we start, I'm just going to say a few things. 2 more things. A lot of people ask me, why the hell are you #1 in the world? How did that happen? Well, I believe it's 2 main reasons. One is our community. You will see in this room and talk not only to alumni from this batch, but the batch before and the batch before. This is our 3rd batch in Tel Aviv. Our community is alive, and we have so far more than 4,000 alumni from all over the world. Tomorrow, there's about 8 demo days that are happening together. Everything happens on Friday, except in Tel Aviv, it's Thursday. And all our alumni are in one place. It's called Slack. For those of you who don't know it, it's similar to a WhatsApp app, where you can actually talk to a lot of people. Everyone helps each other there. There is a questions and answers channel where you can actually ask any coding question that will be answered in an average of 2 minutes. There is also Find Your Co-Founder, skydiving in Berlin, surfing in Morocco, etc., etc., etc. So our community is alive, and you will see that also in the next short video. The second main reason I believe why we're the best is that it's a reason that no other bootcamp in the world has it. And it's the instant feedback our students get. Every line of code that is written by our students is analyzed. And we've already analyzed more than 4,000 people's code, and based on that, built tests. And for those tests, when our students finish a question, it's very important for them to know, the popcorn sound is amazing in the background. The most important thing for our students to know is whether their code is correct or not. Does it solve the problem they're trying to solve or not? And is it styled good or not? So the feedback they get is instant. And based on that, they can fix their code. We don't give them the answers. We just guide them how to fix their code. And basically, that's it from my side. I hope really you enjoyed tonight. There's a short video we're going to show. And afterwards, we're going to be starting with the project. So enjoy your night, and thank you all for coming.
So what's going to happen right now, we have 17 students with 5 products to present this evening. Let me just give a little disclaimer to all the people who in the room, like myself, who is not a programmer. What does it mean to build a product? By the way, they didn't create the product tonight in 9 weeks. They did it in the last 10 days. So what does it mean? They designed it. They wrote the code, they made the database, they built data to make it real and believable, and they put it online, okay? This is an incredible achievement, knowing that 9 weeks ago, these 17 students, most of them didn't know how to open the terminal in your computer. It's the thing that pops up and you think that someone is hacking you, all right? That is incredible. So, if you are a recruiter or a technical co-founder, you are crazy to not want to work with one of our alumni because they are really hard workers and they can work really hard under huge pressure, and they're incredibly talented. All right, so we're gonna start the first product. So I am a traveler. I'm a really, really lazy traveler. I like to book my trip, my flights, and the day before, I will start planning. I will go and I'll start Googling and everything, and I will suddenly realize that I have so many options that I should have done my research earlier, and this thing happens every time I book a trip. All right, luckily for me, this next team, Treep, yeah! They came up with this platform which creates personalized itineraries in just a few clicks. So let's click away with Daniel, Jack, Ruben, and Bara.
Hope everyone's having a good night. Yeah. So, who here likes to travel? Yeah. The response I was expecting. Now, last week I decided that I wanted to book a trip to to New York. And, the first thing that comes to mind is that you don't really want to waste your time on trips. You want to make sure that your trip is well experienced. So, the first thing that you do is you go on Google and you make your research. You check, you have 50 tabs open. You want to find events or venues or interesting places to go to. But honestly, when there's 50 tabs open, selecting certain places and knowing where to go, it's just all such a mess, and it takes a really long time. So, so basically, this is where Treep comes in. We show out, on our homepage, we want to find out a little bit more about what this application does, right? So it's a 3-step process. We select our destination. The application wants to figure out a little bit more about us, and then we get a full itinerary. All of this in just a few clicks. So at this point, I want to take a closer look and see what this is about. Honestly, let's just give it a go. So I'm going to fill in the basic destination of my trip, and I want to go to New York. And I want to go from the 9th of December to the 31st of December. And at this point, let's just explore. So at this point, I realized that the application wants to figure out a little bit more about me, who I am. So when it comes down to food, I'm definitely like Italian food and Asian food, no questions asked. Like that's just that's what goes for me. And then for nightlife, I'm more into like pubs and nightclubs, see what's happening. And then after the Wagon, 12 hours of programming every day, like culture and outdoors, we don't need that. Let's take a look at like the events page now. Let's see what's up. So obviously, like there might be events in New York that are happening, and I kind of want to make sure that I'm there for the good ones, right? Like this is what it's for. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything great. So I'm a fan of music festivals. I like electronic music, so I'm definitely going to go with that. Again, business, forget about it. Like that's not what it's for. Film and media, let's leave it out. And then for science and tech, I want to see what's happening in the high-tech scene in New York. So at this point, let's see what happens when we generate our trip. So this is where the magic happens. There's actually an outline of my trip, an itinerary, a recommendation of venues and events that I should be attending, based on my own personal preferences. Now, to think that I can achieve this in just a couple of clicks, I realize and I'm convinced that this is a tool that is going to make my traveling experience so much easier. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Daniel, Bara, Ruben, incredible work, and Maria for being there always for us and helping us out, and all the TAs. Thank you guys so much.
2 Fridays ago, it was Black Friday. I don't know how many of you celebrate Black Friday like I do, but I did. I had a plan. I love shopping. I had a plan with my girlfriends. I set it on my Google Calendar. I made all my friends click going. I bought these pair of boots. I bought a bunch of other stuff, and for the next 2 weeks, I was eating vegetables because I had no money left. Well, this next group created an app that will help you save for your first apartment in Tel Aviv. I know most of us need that, okay? They did it in a really simple, easy, and fun way. So give it up for Narmeen, Corey, and Janetta.
Hello, everybody. How are you first? Fine. Have you ever wanted to buy a new car or something so expensive that you have to save for it? But every month you are stuck in with your minus stupid bank account? This is the exact problem that happened to me last July. Rabi told me about this bootcamp that cost $7,000. But every month I try to save for it, I get distracted. That's not my fault. This is Zara clothes. Until I found Budgetly app. This is amazing. That helped me to be more aware of where my money go and to be more focused on the main goal. So I start to set the goal, which is education, $7,000. So much, okay. How much I earned in a month? My salary is $3,000. That's not so much for living here in Tel Aviv, so expensive. And each month, and each day, I'm tracking my expenses. For example, today I had a lunch with my friends in the restaurant in Yafo. I spent $100. Oh, I feel guilty about that. So let's check how I have left for the food budget. Maybe for this week, Narmeen, you have to cook at home. That's it. Not so much. Okay. Also that, how much I'm far or close to my goal? 42%. I'm almost there. I'm so motivated. So gain your financial freedom with Budgetly. Look, I'm here today. I'm finishing the boot camp, and I would like just to invite my great team, Corey Edelman, Janetta Upa, and one last thing, and very important thing, I would like to say thank you for Benjamin, our product manager. Come here.
All right, guys, quick poll. Who here loves to cook? Hands up. Okay. Who loves to eat? Hands up. Okay. Who here uses Tinder? When Tinder came out 7 years ago, who didn't want to download it because you didn't want to be seen as a Tinder user? You guys are not being honest. Okay, well, with this next app, you can match with people within a 20-kilometer radius of you who share the same interests, and you can cook with them, eat with them, share a meal together in the Tinder-esque style at the beginning. All right, give it up for Emmanuel, Salo, and Alessandra.
Hi, I'm Alessandra and I'm in Tel Aviv right now for vacation, and I want to get the most out of my time and meet as many people as possible in order to get an experience of the Israeli culture. And what's the best way to meet new people? Well, of course, through food. I found this great app online which is called At Home, which allows me to combine my passion for cooking and at the same time meet new people. Perfect, right? I want all of you to also build connections through food, which is why I want to show you tonight what makes this app so great. Let's get started. Something really cool about this app is that it allows me to actually find people that are close to me. So perfect for weather like this, because who really wants to travel far or go outside of the house when it's raining this bad? Also, I can see the preferences in terms of food and what they like, which is great because honestly, who likes meeting people that they don't know anything about? Let's see, Namin. She likes Israeli food, so this is perfect because I'm in Israel and I want to get to know as much about the Israeli cuisine as possible, so I like her. Great, we matched. Let's start chatting. Actually, I messaged with Namin earlier today because I want to meet with her tonight. And she replied to me, let's meet at 8 p.m. I still have to reply. Something really cool as well about this app is that it shows us recipes that are matched on our preferences, which is perfect because you spend way too much time looking for recipes, and here it makes it super simple. You get the ingredients, the directions, and just let's go and cook. So I'll just quickly respond. 8 p.m. tonight? Sure thing, sounds good. I'm super excited to cook together tonight, and I want all of you to also sign up, because it's super simple with Facebook, just one click, and build connection through food. Because, as they say, food is the key to the soul. And I want to say thank you to my great team of Emmanuel and Salo.
Guys, I know that it's storming outside right now, but in the Tel Aviv summer, I always go with my friends, alone first, to Garden Beach. And every time I'll see people playing beach volleyball, all right? And I'll always be too shy to ask them whether I can join them. Well, this next team created an app where you can find players of any sport around you and create a game together. So give it up for Moshe, Alan, and Leah.
Hi everyone, I'm Leah. I love to play sport and I usually play sport a lot. But I've moved in Tel Aviv since not so long. And unfortunately, I don't find any partner to play with. But 1 week ago, I said, no, I want to play sport. So I went on the net and I found an amazing app that called Sport Plus. Okay, yesterday I went on the app and I already booked a beach volley game. But look today, the weather is horrible. So I just want to cancel it. I think I'm gonna prevent my teammates. So let's chat with them. They agree with me. They say it's bad again. So let's cancel it. But now I don't have any event, and I still wanna play sports. So I wanna play sport in Tel Aviv, and I wanna play beach volley. Today, I understand that it's dead. But what about all the events? Let's scroll down. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., I wanna join it. I saw it missed one spot. So guys, take your phone, it missed one spot. I wanna play beach volley, so join me. Thank you, Alan, and thanks all the TA, Benji, Franklin, Maria, David.
When Rabea and I started our first business together 2 years ago, we paid a woman 1,000 shekels to help us create our pitch. 1,000 shekels. There was a lot of money back then, still quite a lot of money right now. I think this 1,000 shekels went to waste. I wish that 2 years ago, we had this next app that Pitch Perfect created. This app will allow you, any entrepreneur, to perfect your elevator pitch. So, Yohan, Gabriel, Thomas, you're in the crowd.
Sell me this pen. This simple prop, quoted from The Wolf of Wall Street, is something that I would say that anyone in this room could do. However, to get to sell this pen, it requires good presentation skills. Now, please raise your hand if you have ever given a presentation in your life. That is great. I see many hands. Never expected this from the Tel Aviv crowd. Well, what I want to say for you is, I hope you can relate that when you're presenting, you sometimes feel anxiety. You sometimes feel a rush or panic. However, you shouldn't allow yourself to interfere with your state of mind throughout a presentation. What you should do is practice, because there's no other way to get better at this. That's why the way you improve is you get somebody. You get your mom, your best friend, or my favorite way, a random stranger. Or I also get to practice in front of my bathroom's mirror. Pitch Perfect is your bathroom's mirror, only that it gives you instantaneous feedback through a like-minded community of individuals who give you feedback, and this will allow you to give a pitch and perfect it. So we're going to give a pen pitch in reference to the Wolf of Wall Street. We are going to do this we're going to talk about selling a pen, and we're going to do it in less than a minute. I will do it to the Wagon audience, and the transcript of my speech is very simple, as you will notice. Now, guys, give us a second as we are typing this on the moment. This is really important, since this will actually give me a background of what I'm going to speak. I get to present. I say, Le Wagon Tel Aviv. I upload this video, and then I submit it to the platform. You could see on the video that the video is uploaded, and at the same time, you get to see other videos. So let's go here. That looks very interesting. How about we look at it? God.
Friend Gabriel, I'm present the starter for the grammar. Yesterday, after my long day of coding, I was starving. And after having eaten 1,000 lafa shawarma and gained 10 kilos, I realized that I miss my grandma's food. The one cooked with love, the scent of paradise. So I had an idea: rinse your grandma. It means it will allow you not only to make your belly happy, but also to live a wonderful human adventure by learning from them.
This is great. And the most important thing is that the person who did this video wants some feedback. So you could see that there are different ratings, and besides that, there are different comments on the ratings, which will be more specific, and even if I wanted to give more feedback, I could do this. Guys, the next time you want to be an entrepreneur, or you know somebody in Tel Aviv, and you see an investor, don't actually go out him and actually practice beforehand with Pitch Perfect. And as well as a call to the audience. Today, right now, get to the platform and try to sell me a pen, because this will allow you to evolve your presentation skills. Thank you very much.
That was our last presentation of the night. If you were impressed with any of the apps, or if you would use any of the apps, please, after we finish, go up to our students and tell them what a great job they did. Because, guys, this was an incredible achievement. We've seen you fight. We've seen you give up. We've seen you cry, go to the peak of adrenaline. I don't know how Treep is here right now and not crying. Anyway, these last 9 weeks haven't just been about learning to code. It has been an emotional experience. It has been a growth experience. And because we are in Israel, there have been an uncommon amount of disagreements. I think our teachers and TAs who have come from Shanghai and Paris, respectively, they will attest to that. But guys, like I said before, what you have achieved today is really, really incredible. And I hope that you guys know that you're leaving today powerful with this skill, with this mentality that you have gained in the last 9 weeks. Please stay involved with the community locally, globally. Keep in touch with us. Keep in touch with all the teachers. Stay connected. All right? Finally, all of these would not have been possible without a few really important people that I'm going to invite to the stage. Some of them are not with us today. They're in Lisbon. They're in... where else? Lisbon. We had London, Australia. Our teachers, right? Let's invite to the stage Maria, Franklin, Ben, Rabea. He taught Ruby this time. Rabea, join on stage. David. Those of you who are not here with us, I'm going to name you Joanna, Arthur, Idan, Rui, Andre, Irina, Sandrine, and Jessica. Thank you. Give it up for our teachers.